New information on Tamerlan Tsarnaev's perspective on Islam. January 18th, Friday prayers at the Islamic Society of Boston's mosque in Cambridge. A mosque leader is giving a service extolling the virtues of the Prophet Muhammad and Martin Luther King Jr. According to mosque officials, it was too much for Tamerlan Tsarnaev.
Some people said that he said something to the effect that you cannot, compare or make a parallel between our Prophet and a non-Muslim. Some people said that he referred to the person who was giving the sermon as a hypocrite. The Arabic word is munafiq.
Anwar Kazmi says the disruption was a clear violation of mosque etiquette. He says people in attendance explained that to Tamerlan Tsarnaev, told him to back off. Mosque officials say it was the second time he had objected to something said at a sermon. We pressed them. Were there any red flags that Tamerlan Tsarnaev had been radicalized?
Unfortunately, there were no indications. And if trained specialists from the FBI were not able to see anything, I'm sure you can understand how people who are merely acquainted with these individuals, seeing them sporadically at prayers, would not see, anything of this nature as well.
Mosque officials say Jahar Tsarnaev never came to the mosque without his older brother. Friends and acquaintances tell CNN Tamerlan Tsarnaev was the leader between the two brothers. One friend saying Jahar was, quote, definitely the follower in this situation. John Pinto co-owns a Brazilian restaurant in the Tsarnaev's neighborhood. In recent months, he saw the brothers come in, sometimes sitting down, sometimes getting chicken and lamb for takeout. Pinto says Tamerlan Tsarnaev always walked in front of his younger brother, swaggering, looking serious and tough.
The way I understand, the way I believe, I think the big brother is the one in the command. He's the one, he said, okay, let's go, we do this, whatever. He's the one always go in the front, and another one just came behind him.
It may not have always been that way. Rose Schutzberg lifeguarded with Jahar Tsarnaev at Harvard in the spring and summer of 2011. She says this about the younger brother.
There was an effort to sort of create some distance between himself and his older brother just because they didn't see the world quite in the same way.
Neighbors gave us new information on the broader family dynamic.
This is the top floor apartment here on Norfolk Street in Cambridge where the Tsarnaev family lived. Neighbors say the entire family, parents, brothers, and sisters, lived here together at one point. One neighbor told us he observed tension in the family when they all lived together.
It was at this address where Tamerlan Tsarnaev was arrested in July 2009 for assaulting his girlfriend. The complaint doesn't show her name, but quotes Tamerlan Tsarnaev as saying, yes, I slapped her. Neighbors tell us they thought the tension in the family dissipated after the parents and sisters moved out a couple of years ago. Brian Todd, CNN, Boston.